It's your boy J. Michael with another video. This is part 3 of Eric Live, Cry or Jive. Eric Live, Cry or Jive. Hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, that like button. And if you don't like me, hit the dislike button. Long as you keep it real, the Realionaire's way. Let's go with part 3. Everybody think I'm about to get on here and bash Erica. But y'all know the Realionaire. I'm going to keep it real, the Realionaire's way. I had made a live at Sky Zone. Evidently the live didn't go off because I was going off on Erica. I'm just going to keep it real. But it must wasn't meant to go live. Because when I thought about it, I went back myself and looked at some of the videos and some of her lives. And I seen the Darion situation. Because everybody like, she disrespecting Darion. She saying this about Darion. But sometimes you have to go look yourself and investigate yourself because you can't trust everybody's word, you know. So I went and did my own research and went and looked at the videos myself. And it wasn't her. It was the dad trying to manipulate the situation, and it backfired on him. He the one initiated the situation, and that wasn't cool. That stuff died down. Of course, if somebody throwing something up in my face, I'm gonna hit them back with a blow. That's just that. That's that tit for tat. Why would you bring up something that was dead in the water? So she did what she was supposed to do. But Erica, how long you been knowing Cry, Cactus Head, Billy Blanks, Lie Cry? How long you been knowing him? How long you been dealing with him? You know his methods. You know his moves. You know the way he think. You know how he act. You know he petty at times. You know this. So why continue to bother yourself? Why continue to make yourself frustrated? Why continue to get yourself stressed out? Why continue to put your life and your children's life in an uproar because of your baby daddy? If he don't want to pay child support or give you what you want and he paying the child support the court ordered him, let him. Do what you need to do to take care of your kids. Never, ever depend on somebody to take care of you and your children. Always do what you need to do for your children. Safety, well-being, roof, and eating, and clothes, and having fun. Always do what you need to do. If somebody over here give you something, if the baby daddy come through with something, look at that as extra, as a bonus. Even though the stuff from the daddy shouldn't be a bonus, but you got dudes out there that's like that. You get them saying, I just did this, so why am I do this? A true man, a true daddy, it's no limit. They gonna do what they want to do. But now, I'm gonna be real. Now, if you got a petty baby mama, that you know if I'm paying her and I'm making sure she good and she got an attitude with me and she take me to court, I'm using myself as an example. I'm not using y'all's situation. I'm using myself. I had a baby mama that I was taking care of her child. When her child was like 6 months, I took care of her, raised her. That's my baby. Love her to death. We had a child on our own, so they're a year apart. But she took me to court. And I'm looking out. At the time I just got out of prison, I wasn't doing this, I wasn't doing that. I was doing what I could. But I still was in my children's life. I didn't have the bread at the time because I just did 6 years in prison and just got out. So I was doing what I could as a father. Time, dollars here and there. But when I started getting back on my feet, I was making sure she was having $400-500. But then she took me to court because I told her no one time, or I couldn't do it at that time. And I'm like, why would you take me to court when I'm taking care of a child that's not mine? But I love her like mine. And I'll tear your head up if you say she's not mine. So when the judge told me to pay the $40, the $49, that's what I did. Because you, being evil and greedy, thought you was finna get something big, and the judge say pay $49 a week, and that's what she get. You get what I'm saying? Especially when I'm giving this child $300, giving my child $300. I didn't have to give this child nothing, but that's my child. So I'm gonna make sure that child have, because that child have no daddy. So I'm not gonna let that child suffer because she don't have no daddy. You get what I'm saying? I'm a man before anything. I'm a father before anything. I'm just not no person to shoot stuff out my balls. You get what I'm saying? Because it's not fair for some of these kids not to have daddy and not to get the feel of love and joy of a father. And that's what a lot of these kids missing, is that love and that joy of a father. They got their mama. They look at their mama as their father and their mama. That's how they look at their mama. But these kids need strong men. And I'm not just going to say strong black men. They need strong men, period. Even though the black men is the ones that they say leave the home all the time. That's how they got us pegged. That's how they got us stereotyped. That's how they promoting it all on this internet, promoting it all on this TV, that all black men are sorry daddies or deadbeat daddies. Oh, that ain't the case. Because you have some baby mamas that act crazy because the daddy don't do what he's supposed to do, or do what she want him to do. Let's say it like that. Do what she want him to do. He can be taking care of his kid, but he's not doing what she want him to do. So now he's a deadbeat dad. He can't see the kid. They playing tug of war with the kid because she got possession of the kid. She got control of the kid. She got custody of the kid. She played the kid like a yo-yo. And that's not good when you have a good father to that child. Just because that man moved on, I ain't gonna say him, men moved on with other women, or you moved on with another man, that don't mean play with that child. Kids need their father. But you have to understand a father from a daddy. And a nut donor, and a part-time daddy, and a what you call them jobs, a temporary daddy. You get what I'm saying? You know the difference. You've been with this man. You know the man games. You know the man lies. So why keep playing this back and forth with this man? You do mess, you antagonize stuff, you start stuff. He do mess, he antagonize stuff, he do stuff. So why keep playing this tug of war game with this man? How many times this man that called the cops and then film it? Or she called the cops and you film it? Why would y'all object y'all children to this BS? You should have learned years ago when you was with that man and that man put you out with damn near a newborn baby at 2, 3 in the morning. That right there should have been enough for you. But you so hell bent on becoming a YouTube star, becoming successful. You so hell bent on that you kept subjecting yourself to this BS. You could have been moved on. When you left him, you came back. You could have been moved on. So again, why would you keep playing with this man? I can understand love. I can understand people do love, and people do strange things and crazy things for love. But this is not love. This is not love. This is like a love-hate, malice, crazy. This is not love. This is like, I'm going to destroy this man. I'm going to make this man hurt. I'm going to get my revenge on this man. Stop that. Stop that. Erica, stop looking to hurt this man. Stop looking to get revenge on this man. Stop trying to destroy this man's career. He gonna do that himself if he don't get his act together. So you don't have to keep trying to initiate it. You don't have to keep on trying to slander his name in the media. Everybody know Lie Crowd. Everybody know Billy Blanks. Everybody know Cactus Head. Everybody know him. Everybody know what he's about. So why keep on antagonizing it? Why keep on putting the gasoline on the fire? Why keep putting all the whole bottle of salt in the beef stew and make it salty? Huh? Do you? You hurt him by becoming successful. You hurt him by letting him know, I don't need you. You hurt him by letting him know, look how I look now with your children. That's how you hurt a person like that, by rising, by becoming successful, by becoming a strong black woman. That's how you hurt a person like that. You don't hurt a person by trying to do tick for tat. You don't hurt a person by trying to slander him. You don't hurt a person by trying to badmouth him and he got kids. Y'all have children. Y'all share children. You don't hurt a person like that. You show a person like that that you can do better without him. You show a person like that you can live good without him. You show a person like that you rising. That's how you show a person like that. You do not tit for tat. You do not slander him. You do not look for revenge. You do not look to hurt him. Because always remember, God is looking. So that same malice and bitterness that you have in your heart, you gotta let it go and move on. Move on. That ain't no man to be losing your mind over. That ain't no man that you should be trying to hurt. He gonna hurt himself. He gonna make his own self fall. You see that yourself. So stop it. I met your son Dion. Ah, that's my little buddy now. That's my little buddy. That boy seen me, was like, there go J. Michael. Ran over there doing this. He was doing this. You know what I'm saying? He was doing that. I was like, what? At first I thought he was throwing up gang signs. I was like, what the hell going on? He was like, no, this the heart. I love you. I said, okay. Then, man, I hit him in the back of the head. He punched me. Boom. Then I started chasing him, knowing I can't run on his leg. But that's my little buddy. That's the joy of a child. That's the joy that children brings to real fathers. That's the joy. Because kids know good spirits. Kids know good people. You see, me and your son hit it off like that. His daddy was standing right there. He seen it for himself. Because I'm a good father. I might be an asshole, have my ways. Everybody have their ways. Everybody is an asshole. But my good outweigh my bad. You see? I'm not the best father in the world. But I try to be the best that I can for my children. Like me and my girls. Me and my girls bump heads. But I love them. And I always tell my children, I'm never going to tell you nothing wrong if I can help it. Because I'm not going to try to lead y'all astray. I'm going to try to keep y'all on the right path if I can. Because I'm not always right. You see, I'm not always right. I try to damn near be at least 80%. I try to be at least 80% when I'm talking to my kids, when I'm trying to tell my kids about this fucked up ass world. You see? And that's what you need to do. Leave him alone. Erica, leave him alone. I know it's getting you good numbers. I know it's getting you a good check that you need, but you can do other things to keep messing with this man. That's not even a grizzly, because I was about to say keep on poking the grizzly, but you poking the koala bear. Quit poking that koala bear. And let that koala bear sleep. Because they sleep what, half the day? Let him go on and live with so-so. Let him go on and build his life with so-so. Let him go on and enjoy their daughter. And let him be a father to Dion. Let him be a father to the baby girl. And if he doing some timey stuff, let him. It's gonna catch up with him. But you do what you need to do as a mother. You do what you need to do to build a home and a queendom for your children. Quit letting these people on this internet get in your head. Quit letting these people on the internet, oh girl, you right. Girl, you know he ain't this, he ain't that. They ain't telling you something that you don't already know. Quit letting the internet people manipulate you and have you be a send-off dummy. Stop letting these folks on the internet have you be a send-off dummy for something you already know better than them, because you done slept with the man. You done had 2 kids with the man. You done lived with the man. Y'all had good times. Y'all had bad times. Y'all had okay times. Them folks don't understand y'all relationship. Them folks don't understand what y'all done had. Only you do and on that cactus head do. So won't you chill and focus on what you need to do for these children and stop letting this internet manipulate you. Come on now, I'm gonna keep it real, the millionaire's way. Come on. You a strong woman, I see it in you. You a powerful woman, I see it in you. You a goal-driven woman, I see it in you. You got that ambition, I see it in you. You got that drive, I see it in you. When you gonna see it in you? Huh? When you gonna understand that you got what it takes? When you gonna understand that and leave this drama alone and quit thinking everybody against you? When you gonna see the purpose? When you gonna understand your worth? When you gonna see it and understand that? I'm gonna keep it real. What? Okay. You see? Come on, Erica. I said it in my other videos. Enough is enough. Let's become somebody. Let's become successful. Even if you don't get rich, at least get your kids where they're comfortable. You see? Because when you keep doing stuff like this, what you're doing on this internet, you're not going to find that good man that's going to love you and them children. Because all they going to think is you drama, you messy, you vengeful. If I do one thing wrong, you going to put me out there to the whole world. That's why you're not going to find that good man. You got to stop it. You got to stop it. And watch what happens when you change your ways. And quit worrying about Billy Blanks. Quit worrying about crack this head. Quit worrying about lie crowd. The koala bow. And do you. Let that man live. That man 50-something years old. 50-something years old. Still got the titty bopper ready. Still act like he 20-something. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with being our age and still feeling young. But we don't have to act young and stupid. We always want to keep that youth, because as long as you keep that youth, your body won't break down. It's going to break down sooner or later, but you still got that drive, you know. But you ain't got to have that child mentality. And that's what he got. That's what he got. You see that when he do the gold digger videos. He ain't got to do no gold digger videos. He can do his own thing. Do your own thing. Create your own image. Create your own trend. He's not a trendsetter. He's a trend follower. I'm a trendsetter. At least I try to be. You see, I'm up in age too. I'm not perfect. I act silly because I like making people laugh. With my hideous breed stuff, I like making people laugh. I like entertaining. That's why I act silly at my age. And then another thing, Why I love kids so much and I protect kids is because my mother and father, at the time, once upon a time, they was good. They was the perfect mom and dad. But then as time went on, it went away because them drugs came. Them drugs came and now I'm alone. I didn't have a childhood. That's why I act the way I act on certain things when it comes to kids and having fun with kids. Because I don't want kids to miss that. Especially the ones that don't have fathers. Especially the ones that never had the chance to feel the love or feel the bond of a father. That's why I'm so overprotective over children. And y'all men out there, stop letting these women stop you from being a father. Y'all ain't got to go all through the extreme, calling the cops and all that. Now, if you have to go to court, yeah, I understand that. But there's ways of being a father. You don't never let no one, nobody, stop you from being a father to that child. Because it didn't stop you from getting between her legs. It didn't stop you from coming inside her. So why it's going to stop you from being a father? Oh man, my baby mama be tripping. Man, my baby mama be calling the cops if I come over there. Man, my baby mama be talking about, you ain't gonna see your kids if you don't do this for that. My baby mama got a whole dude, and the dude talking about, your baby daddy can't come over here and see his kid. You don't let nothing and no one and nobody stop you again from being a father to your child. Them is excuses you make not to fight for your child when that woman be making all them damn excuses to why you can't see your child. You make excuses like, well, my baby mama do that. You fight for your child if you love your child. That's just your excuse to where you gotta be a sometimey daddy. Cause I fight for mines. I love mines. Even though majority of them grown. I love mines. I got crazy baby mamas too. But we got an understanding. You see, when it come to my children, Erica, again, you got a head on your shoulder when you're not acting crazy. You got a head on your shoulder when you're not being vengeful. You got a head on your shoulder when you don't have that malice in your heart. When you being Erica, loved by Erica, and loving the people, and giving the people good advice, and giving people good videos, that's the Erica people love. That's the Erica people fell in love with. And that's the Erica you need to bring back. It's that positive, speaking the word, being that voice, having fun, kicking it with your children, cooking, playing games, coloring, walking through the mall with them, taking them to the park, taking them to the little Chuck E. Cheese's and stuff like that, and videotaping it. That's what people want to see. That's what kids is going to remember. And that's when you're going to bring other families to be involved with your channel that have children. Because they seeing how a single mom is interacting with her children. They watching how a single mom is being strong for her children. They don't want to see a single mom being ignorant on this internet. They don't want to see an ignorant mom being vengeful towards her baby daddy. They don't want to see that. Your baby daddy time will come. If he don't get his act right, you don't have to initiate it on. People, real women, let me say that, real women want to see a black woman strive and thrive with her children. We don't want them bitter women all in your ear. We don't want them sad women all in your ear. We don't want them women sitting on the couch with the bombs cheering you on like, get him, Erica, get his ass, Erica, he needed, Erica, call the cops, take him to child support, Erica, get him, he's nothing, he's shit. Because they had a terrible life. Because they baby daddy dumped them and they wanted him. You know, it's all many reasons why these other women all in your ear manipulating you to do something stupid. So you can entertain them. So you can keep the mess going on while they sitting there drinking their Kool-Aid, eating chips, laughing at you. And then go to crier pay like, I don't know why Erica doing that. You've been good to Erica. Then come back to your case, forget cry doing this. A lot of fans do that. A lot of fans do that. So quit letting these people manipulate you to being somebody you're not. Quit going to war with people that say stuff about you. We ain't gonna never please everybody. Everybody gonna say something negative. You can be sitting on $400 billion and get damn near each fan $1 million every month, and they still gonna have something negative to say about you. You cannot please everybody. You cannot. So stop trying. And look, they talked about Jesus, and Jesus did miracles in front of us. That's our Father. And what they do? Still crucified you. So when people talk about you, that don't mean you have to speak on it or you got to get back at them. Let them talk. Because one thing I learned, the haters is who make you. If you don't have no haters, you ain't doing nothing. You're not doing something right. Your haters is the ones who make you, because the haters is the ones going to constantly talk about you and going to make other people go look and see what they talking about. The haters. So stop getting mad when somebody say something bad about you. Clap, rejoice, because now you finna get more views. You finna get more attention. So don't get mad and be ready to go to war and put out their secrets or recordings. Rejoice, because they finna make you get some money in your pocket. Come on now, I'm gonna keep it real. The millionaires, way. Come on now. Come on, Erica. Stop it, please. Stop it. Be a mother. Be a future wife for somebody. Stop being this messy person. If you're not going to be loved by Erica, change it to Messy by Erica. But your name and your title is Loved by Erica, not Messy by Erica. Come on. Come on. I know we done bumped head and clashed many times. Many times. But it's time out. It's time out for the BS. It's time out for the garbage. It's time out for the slander. Because we ain't hurting nobody but ourselves and our image. Because people don't want to work with us. And I said that in my last video. We ain't hurting nobody but ourselves. You thought I was going to get on here and bash you and go crazy on you. For what? I got daughters older than you. Shit, I got a son older than you. I just want to see you do great. I want to see you build a kingdom for them children. I want to sit back one day and be like, man, that's love by Erica. I mean, I remember when me and her used to go at it tough, man. I remember, boy, we used to be going at it. I want to sit back and laugh about that. Because I want to see your channel rise. I want to see you become a big platform. I want to see you become an R&B singer. Because you can sing. Start entertaining all type of ways. Do that. Cook, do cooking videos, all that. Let me sit back and be a proud fan one day and say, I remember when she first started, man. Boy, it was a rough road. Boy, I'm talking about, boy, you say something about Erica, boy. Boy, she finna go call the president and put it on the satellites, boy. But now look at her. Look at her channel, man. Sitting on 2-3 million subscribers. Look at her, man. Look at her on the talk shows, man. Oh my gosh, she's on that movie. Let me sit back and be a proud fan. Study, keep making videos like this because you keep going back and forth with your baby daddy that's old enough to be your daddy. You see what I'm saying? That ain't throwing no shade, but I'm letting you know. He's old enough to be your daddy. He's supposed to be giving you, putting meat on your head, studying meat in you. You see? At the end of the day, he's supposed to be guiding you to be a better mother for your children. Even if he don't want to be with you no more, you don't want to be with him no more, he's still supposed to give you game for them children. Because what affects you affects them children. What affects him affects them children. So both of y'all got to stop that and become grown. Change that suit and put that big boy suit on. Put that big girl suit on. Because at the end of the day, them streets is sucking our children in. And our children is getting killed. Our little young women out here is bragging about giving head at 13 and 14 years old. They bragging about giving these little boys head. Bragging about it. Because they don't have no home training. They don't have no guidings. They don't have no voices out here. Because parents want to be their friend. Parents want to be their sister or their brothers. They want to go to the club. And the thing that tripped me out, I'd rather smoke weed with my kid and drink with my kid and rather see him out there. I'd rather for my kid not to do it at all. But I'll be damned if I condone it with you and I'm, hey, pass me that blunt. You see, when you start smoking and drinking with your children, y'all, they feel they tight like that. They feel like, oh man, my mom cool, oh man, my dad cool, dog, we do all this and that. Nah, we can be friends, but at the end of the day, I'm still your dad. And you gonna respect me as your dad. You get what I'm saying? We can be tight all day, but you gonna know the difference between being tight and dad position. That's what's wrong with parents now. That's what's wrong with parents now. They let them kids have that mouth. I'll beat the shit out of my kid. I'll go do my 30 or 90 days and I'll get out and beat their ass again for sending me to jail. Because I'm not going to let my child disrespect me. Especially if I'm trying to teach them right. Especially when I'm trying to show them the right thing. But what y'all doing is not right. What y'all doing is ignorant. What y'all doing is stupid. Y'all ain't doing nothing but entertaining motherfuckers like me and motherfuckers out there in the world. Excuse my French, I'm getting mad. Ain't nobody doing nothing but laughing at y'all. Look at these two ignorant people. That's what they doing. And then getting y'all comments, pat you on the back, Erica, you're right. Oh, cry, fuck her, cry, she ain't doing nothing. Erica, you know he ain't shit. That's all they doing. And y'all letting it feed y'all. And, oh yeah, for real, I'm finna go get him. That's what y'all do. Study being adults. Cry. I know it's hard sometimes to sit down with Erica. Erica, you know it's hard sometimes to sit down with you. You know that. But y'all gotta become grown one day and y'all gonna have to sit down for them kids' sake. Y'all gonna have to do that. Because if y'all don't, somebody's gonna get hurt. Trust me. Or y'all just gonna be two lonely motherfuckers. Two lonely ones. And cry, if you don't get your act together and put a halt to this BS and quit doing that tit for tat and quit edging her and quit picking, because I know you doing stuff too on the low. If you don't stop it, you're going to lose so-so because you doing things on the low. So if you love the low, then let so-so go. If you love so-so, then stop doing the low. You get what I'm saying? Quit acting like you the victim, player. And be a daddy. Be a father. You ain't got to keep messing with Erica to get your kid. If Erica, like I said in my other video, if Erica is tripping with the kids, just go. You got your court order? You got your court order, plow! Use it. And again, before I go, somebody said they agree with Erica about a 17-year-old shouldn't watch a child. It's nothing with a 17-year-old watching a child, but he didn't come down there to watch no children. He came down there to have fun, to kick it with his dad. That's why he came down there. Now, if his dad ran to the store or something and he watched the baby, that's cool. But he's not no babysitter. He didn't come down there to be no babysitter. He came down there to have fun, kick it with his dad, see his brother, and do that stuff. That's what he came down there for. But again, it's nothing wrong with a 17-year-old watching their baby sister or their baby brother. But watching them all day? Nah, that ain't cool. Watching them all day? Nah, that ain't cool. That boy didn't go down there to babysit. Then that boy didn't go down there for this drama. That boy came down there to see his dad have fun. But it seemed like every time he go down there, it's always some BS popping up. Erica, and this is real, Darian used to like you a lot until all this bull crap started going on. And like I always say, there's three sides to every story. We know your side, we know Crier's side, but then where's the truth at? We don't know what Crier's saying to this boy to make him feel the way he feel about you. We don't understand why you feel the way you feel about him. But I know that boy don't have nothing against you, so you shouldn't have nothing against that boy at all. That boy ain't never did nothing to you at all. It's his dad. He have nothing. Your two kids is his brother and sister now. He need to get to know his brother and sister. Because one thing about his other brothers and sisters, they family oriented. They look out for each other. So let him look out for his brother and sister. Because one thing, that stuff that y'all put out there, trust and believe, that boy ain't like that. That boy got some honey dumplings. That boy gets them with his chocolate self. He gets them. So he have no need to be with that BS crap. But Erica, let him be a big brother to his brother and sister. Darian have nothing against you at all. Nothing. But one thing he will do is ride out with his family, wrong or right, because that's what you're supposed to do. But you, as an adult, as a person, as a mom, as his brother and his sisters, you, because you hold his brother and sister, be the bigger person and get on here and apologize to Darian. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. Apologize to Darian. He need that. Because that boy was hurt. Because that boy loved his brothers and sisters. All of them. So for me, if you have any kind of, me and you used to be cool once upon a time, please, for me, apologize to Darian. J. Michael out. Ring it now. We sure miss them big mamas with them switches. All that petty bullshit, they would get ya. What happened to the co-parenting? That shit is gone. You gotta work together, get prepared for this world. This world is evil, especially for little girls. Girls need their dad, boys need their mama. That's why these kids is fucked up and they doing drugs. Cause they mommy and their daddy be acting up. All that back and forth, leave it on the fucking curb. Better yet, throw it in the fucking burner. These kids is crying. crying for that fucking love. These kids is hurting for their parents' love. Y'all don't see it cause y'all acting like fucking kids. Y'all can still raise these kids in separate cribs. So put your grown suit on and leave the net alone. And when it come to personal business, handle it at home. These kids need their mommy and their daddy, cause the streets sucking them in and they killing them. Stop acting petty with these kids, comrade. Gotta work together with these kids, comrade. Stop acting petty with these kids, comrade. Gotta work together with these kids, comrade. Stop acting petty with these kids, cornbread. Gotta work together with these kids, cornbread. Eric, Mr. Cry, we all had our differences. We all had our ups and downs. We all had our feuds. We all had our disagreements. But forget me, forget this internet, forget everybody. It's for the sake of these children. Y'all need to stop this beef and work together. Find a way to work together. And stop pointing the finger at each other when y'all both know y'all was petty. It's time out. Cornbread!